So this is a little different from what I normally do. Obviously I upload battles here a lot, but I do have a couple gameplay videos on my channel, and I figured I'd do one again, but this time for a ROM hack that came out a little recently, or at least a demo of a ROM hack that came out a little recently. I'm actually a big fan of a lot of ROM hacks. There's a lot of good ones in development right now, this being one of them. As you can tell already, even just in the intro cutscene, it's absolutely fucking gorgeous. And this is another Fakemon hack. I don't like calling them Fakemon. I feel like that diminishes the creativity that goes into them a lot of times. But this does have original Pokemon in it, which is a big plus for me, because I've played, you know, the original Pokemon games a lot of times before, and it's nice to have new options. This actually isn't my first time playing this demo. I did play it, I didn't finish it, but I did play through a good chunk of it before recording this. And I will tell you right now, I used the grass starter, which we'll see in a minute here when we get into the game. But I think I'm going to go with just the regular name for this guy here, or at least what I think it is. I think it's just Hade. But I think this time I'm going to go with the water starter. And the grass starter is my favorite because it is a cute little koala, and I'm a big marsupial fan. But let's go ahead and get into this game and see what it has to offer. I'm very excited to debut it here. There's a potion in the PC, a new sprite. I think that that's reflective of TCG art, which, if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, but if it is, that's very cool. I do like those a lot better than the standard design in the games. All the flavor text here is really nice as well, and I believe this opens the map of the region, which, as you can see here, is also very beautiful. I like the pink roads, I like the very vibrant colors here. I really adore a lot in this game. Even the bed sheets being different, having a little, I think, leaf palette to them. I think that's what they're supposed to be. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And look at this, the mom has a room. You can just transition between them with these sideways doors, which you don't see in a lot of games. But also, you get the running shoes just by picking them up here, which it doesn't seem like a big deal just to get the running shoes, but I think it's very creative to have the shoes chilling by the door, and you get to just slip them on instead of, you know, starting with them or just the flag being set to get them. I think that's a lot more interesting, and I like when games come up with more creative solutions for that. Alright, well here we go. As you can see, this is the grass starter, Koalog. Yep, Koalog. Very cute. I really like its design. Its evolution gets a little uglier, but I do think it has merit to it. It turns into kind of an ogre-looking guy. Pyroon is the fire starter, also very cute. I like his tail a lot. I like the fire mane. And I think I'm gonna go with this guy, which I like him because he doesn't look like any of the water starters. I'm not gonna nickname him. I like leave-in original Pokemon with their, you know, standard names. But I like him because he doesn't look like the standard water starters. He's not like bipedal. He doesn't have I mean, he's cute, but, you know, he doesn't have that marketing cute look to him. So I do really like that. It makes him a lot more interesting, in my opinion. Look at this menu, too. And then you go here and you see the big fucking colorful portrait of your guy, of your trainer, instead of just having the sprite there. I think that's really cool as well. But let's get a good look at Zorwal here. Right, we're gentle-natured. I'm not even, like, sure what that does. I don't really care. Torrent, we got Tackle, and we got Tail Whip. Alright, looking good, looking good. I like that it's the Gen 3 Tackle instead of the buffed Tackle. Get a free rice cracker in here. The town map was drawn by our mom when she was adventuring the center region. I didn't even read that, I think, the first time I played through this, but that's very cute. It's very cute. First battle, and the fucking beam bangs. Holy shit. I'm gonna go for a tail whip here first, just to get the advantage on this guy a little bit. The battles seem faster. Like, the interaction, the text there seems almost instant. Alright, last hit scenario, and there we go. Perfect. He was just spamming defense curl though, so took a little bit, but we got there. Bubble? Hell yeah. And as you can see, there are trainer ranks in this game, which I think you gain a couple in this demo. I'm not sure if it's predetermined when you get them, because I think I got one the first time I played it, just in like a wild battle. So I'm not quite sure how they work. I don't think there's an explanation for that yet, but it is interesting. Snooze it. I love this guy. I used him in my first playthrough of this. He's very, very cute. Although he didn't provide much use, if I'm being honest, in the battles. Which, that's another thing we'll get to. I think I'm going to give my feedback and my thoughts on this at the end of the video, so if you want to see that, you know, stick around or just skip to that, I don't mind either way. But I'm just very invested in this game and its development, because I do like seeing all of these ROM hacks, all of these fan games, because they're doing a lot better than the current state of Pokemon. I think that's pretty apparent. Or maybe I'm just a Pokemon old head, I don't know. Look at this Pokemon Center too, the Chansey statue here, the Nurse Sprite, just all of the colors. The game is just so vibrant, and I really like that, because a lot of the Gen 3 Pokemon games are very, I don't know, they have very sterile colors, in my opinion. It's almost like they're a little afraid to put a lot of oomph into the colors, you know? And this game, and a lot of ROM hacks recently, kind of go against that, and they have very just bright colors, and it's all just very nice to see. Pokeball dispenser machine. That's cute. Premier Ball. Okay, so you can get different ones here. I like that. I like my Premier Balls. Get the Wilmer Pail here. See, it pays off to talk to everybody and go into the houses and stuff. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people like to rush through games, especially ROM hacks, which is kind of sad, because people put a lot of effort into these games, and a lot of people that play them just speed up and go through them as fast as possible without talking to everybody. Then they get lost and complain, but that's a whole different story. We even got new sprites for old Pokemon in the game. Look at this forest. I like these things. I like the light in the middle there. The water even looks different. This is just fantastic. The developer of this game went all out, and it really shows. I know I keep saying it, but this is a very nice little display here. The little battlefield, the bonsai, and the Wynot fighting here. I really like that. Rock Tile, I like that guy. There's a Pokeball in the locker. I knew it, had a little thing sticking out of it. And the first gym is a Steel-type gym, which is very different from anything else in the series, or anything that I've even really seen before. So as you can see, this game, already pretty hard if you choose the grass starter, because there's a forest with a lot of bug types in it, and other grass types in it, and there's a Steel-type gym as the first one. And although an Aeron is here, which makes things a little easier for the grass type, you'll see soon that it still doesn't exactly get easier. This guy is insane. Garnut? I don't even know what's going on there. Is he holding a little blade or something? That is very nice. Ah, he has a berry on him. He's just whittling me down with these cuts. But I like it. I like the challenge. Alright, there we go. Couple potions later, we take care of the Garnut and get our first badge. Oh, free Mix-All-A. Probably pronounced that horribly. Onto the train. Look at that moving background. That's very nice. I don't remember this guy my first time playing, but I like him a lot. Looks like I have the better bird in this situation, though. Finally, we get a flying move on our Titaro. This Meryl is very round, as he should be. Oh, we get the bad guy here. Oh, look at that. That's a sick logo. Void Gang Grunt. Nice hat, dude. Try that. Love my Batmons. Well, the train blew up, and now we're in Plume Town. I like the mix of the cherry blossom trees and the regular ones. Second Hade fight coming in. We're pretty much on equal footing level-wise, which is a different change of pace, but a welcome one, obviously. Oh, evolution? I don't think I've seen this guy's evolution yet, so let's see. Alright, I fuck with it. I like his hair. Like his little hairstyle, Aerobane. Alright. I've got shorts, you don't. Who's the boss here? I guess you, little guy. Shit. Called me out. God damn, this guy's cool. He got a SIG and everything going on. Toy Kite, okay. Oh, he just goes down in one hit. Aerobane's too damn good. EXP share if you take the time to talk to this guy. See, it's just always worth it. Get the old rod if you beat the fisherman down there. Look at this little picnic setup. Yuki Hair Mochi Confectionery Stand. Tame the Yuki Mochi. Well, those are adorable. I mean, look at that, come on. We return the talisman from the Void Grunt here. I don't know what it does, but I also didn't beat the second gym in my first playthrough, so let's see. So as you can see, the second gym is grass type, which means even more problems for Koalog, since he can't really do a whole lot of damage. I don't remember if he gets a move besides tackle that's not grass type. Alright, Minamo, dealing with Mushroom. He's cute, but I don't like fighting him that much. Mandralash. Wow, that is a very cool design. but we take him down not very easily, but easily enough. We broke through paralysis well enough, which, look at the little icon. It doesn't just say paralyze anymore, it's a little lightning bolt. Alright, Zorwall evolution. I haven't seen this either. Oh, that's an interesting silhouette. Oh, damn. Look at that. I like that a lot. He kind of got a Wartortle tail going on there. Wariana. Psybeam? Okay, I really fuck with this guy. Dumbbell. I like this guy a lot, actually. It cannot support the weight of its head, so it continually falls over and springs back up. Alright, well that's the end of the demo, and as you can tell, I really like it a lot. I've been singing the praises of it pretty much the whole time. My only critiques are that I wish there was more, which isn't even really a critique. I mean, I wish the izakaya was open, which is right next to my player character here. I just think that that's probably a very cool area. It's probably really well mapped inside there. I would have liked it if it was a little easier for Koalog, but honestly it's not that bad in retrospect, because he gets a Leech Seed, which helps a lot with the first gym, and you probably do have to use another Mon for the Grass Gym, just because I don't think he gets anything other than like Tackle that's not Grass type by level up, so unless you use Counter, I guess that could work, the TM from the first gym, but other than that, it just makes it a lot easier if you have a Titaro, or its evolution, you know, that just makes things a lot easier for Koalog. It's probably very easy for the Fire Starter to get through this. The Water Starter is probably a middle ground. And you know, I was a big Koalog fan, I still am, but after seeing Wariana, or whatever the evolution of the Water Starter is, I might be on Team Water now, gotta say. But as for the other critiques of this game, I don't have any. I just have a lot of praise to give. I think the developer did a great job on this. I think that the sprites are really well done. The new Pokemon are absolutely great. They really fit in with Gen 3, I think. It's kind of like a Gen 2.5 in terms of designs, in my opinion. Like Snoozit, Titaro, they're all very, I don't want to say basic, but they do fit in with those generations of Pokemon. I think everything is very vibrant. The music is really well done. I really like the theme of this town, which is why I'm standing here, so that it plays while I give my thoughts on it. And yeah, just everything is really beautiful, really well done, vibrant, just great. I love all the little set pieces, the picnic, the gym layouts, the puzzle in the second gym. Like, there's a lot that didn't even get showcased in this video that is really nice in this game. Like at the daycare, there's a little Mon you can talk to that has a little animation going for it, which I'll let you figure out. I'll let you play the game and figure it out yourself, what I'm talking about. But just everything is really well done, and I can't wait for more. So that'll be that. Thank you for watching. Drop a like, subscribe if you want. Let me know what other hacks you want me to play, or any other games in general. I am open to suggestions. And yeah, I don't know how to end videos, so